Good to see you.
Alright, good evening everyone, or good morning, or what have you, wherever you are in the world. I hope you enjoy our time here in the Cathedral. Now, we're going to be running the Angel of Death here, and we're also going to be running the Darkseeker Poison with a little bit of change up here. We're not going to be running Thunderbolt Impact. We're going to be running Hoarfrost Stream, since everything in here is fairly weak to Pierce and Ice. And we're going to go for the Assassin Sickle, more or less, if we can, to run that charge attack. If we can get it off in certain areas, as it'll get us in, get us out, get some damage, get some poison off, and keep us going. And we're going to be running slows and poison, since the successor of the ribcage is weak to poison and slow. So we'll see how that works for us. Most likely it won't. Now, it was very interesting that the trigger point for the butterfly was not available after we did the skip. The butterfly just disappears, the despot disappears, and the executioner disappears. So that was a very unexpected kind of outcome of the skip. But, you know, that's what it is. So we'll let this guy drain some ichor here for us. Now we've got the very, very, very difficult invasion here to run through. And yes, we must do it. We have to do it. My mouse. There we go. It wasn't responding. So let's get powered up here. As much as we can, anyways. Okay. Let's get a Hoarfrost Stream down there, as that is very powerful. Uh-oh. There's a yo. Oh. Oh. Okay, we definitely need to get some backstabs here and get some ichor up so we can get some Hoarfrost streams going. Like that. And that is exactly why we're going for Hoarfrost stream. But now we have no ichor. Now remember, seems like these guys are fairly resistant to poison. Oh no, we both took a hit at the same time. So these guys look like their poison buildup is fairly significant. So poison may be a really difficult prospect moving through here. But slow looks like it applies pretty adequately, which is nice. Let's see. 5 and 6 and 3 and 4. And now she's slow and still able to hit me. I have such a problem with dodging and timing in this game. I know the math side of it, but my gameplay is actually where it suffers. It's unfortunate, but you know, it's what it is. I don't play the game to, you know, be a master of it. I play the game to enjoy it. I wish I was a master. That would be definitely ideal icing on the cake. However, that's just not for me. I leave that to the speedrunners and folks like that. So we'll see here in the chaos of it all. We do pretty quick cast on those, so we'll go for Shockweb. Now this will stagger the enemy. It gives them like a little knockback. So we'll see how that works for us. And let's go ahead and get ourselves going here. So we can put one here. Hello? There they are. Good. Let's just run past all these people here. Oh, yo, don't die right now. Now's not the time, girl. Okay. Let's get this guy poisoned. Oh my. Oh, and she's inhibited. Of course. Of course. And that guy just died from the poison. See, now if we would have had lifesteal, that would have got us back up. So, I don't think we really have a lot of problem here with the gift execution time. I think we do pretty well with that.
I see one of the lost up ahead. Someone's there.
Ooh. You took her out of that. Yeah, so it looks like everybody's fairly resistant to poison through here, which is not great. As you can already tell, poison is our bread and butter to be getting ichor back quickly and effectively. However, it's not looking too good here for us, especially since those guys' resistance on poison looks to be at least double like this guy here. So so that's how you learn which parts of the game do what, and why they act the way they do. Yes, that's why we're doing this and this and this and this. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, watch out. Get a launch. Quick. There we go. That should take care of her shield. Now, since they're all down the hallway, this is great. Let's see if we can get a slow there. Oh man. See, these guys with their skinny little backs, the backstabs are really difficult. Okay. Oh boy. Yo, get out of there. Let's get a running attack. There we go. Oh. Let's get a launch. Oh, launch. There we go. Got two of them at least. That's good. At least they're staggered up in the air. Good. Get a backstab here. Whew, this is so nerve-wracking. This, because we can't die right now because EO's inhibited. Good. We're getting ichor. Oh, EO, way to go, girl. That stupid monkey, I see you there. Ugh. Okay, we'll get this guy, and then we'll back up for a Hoarfrost stream. There we go. Let's get some poison down range. get a slow. Oh. Ouch. Got hung up there. Eo's been defeated. I got hung up on the wall. Shoot. Oh well. Maybe we'll skip the invasions here in the cathedral for this go around, because they just make it a brutalizing manner.
A guardian of this place.
Let's see. $10,000? That's not too bad. However, that is half of what some really good blood codes can do. So I don't consider that a really great gift by any means. Well, let's just summon someone here and see if anybody's... oh, somebody's interested in attempting the trial of pain. Now we'll see how a invasion does here with someone else that we, may or may not do very well here, or they just will die outright as soon as they come in.
That's better, isn't it? Hello. Good to see you. Yeah.
Slutty Uchiha. Let's see how you do. Get rid of the monkey, quick. Gotta get rid of the monkey at all costs. Always, always, always get rid of the monkey. There we go. So let's see how Uchiha does here. You were supposed to back up into the poison. What are you doing? Okay, here we go. Let's get some poison applied. Get another backstab. Now we've got 18 ichor, so we can start getting some. What are those? Hoarfrost streams up. Good. She's poisoned. Let's get a Hoarfrost stream on. Ooh. Oh, no way. What? Oh. Okay. This person keeps stealing my kills. Now, what are you doing over here now? I thought you were going for the big guy. Okay.
I've never felt so happy. Did you find something good?
Okay. Whoops. There's a lot of items here, so Uchiha, thank you. You did very well. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Okay.
Heading there now.
Now it's worth it to us to stop here and kill that guy, so we get another 5% of our health back.
What is our next destination?
Whoa. That was a radiant barrel. Okay. Now we're back up to full health. Poor EO is not. But that's okay, we'll deal with that. Yeah, you go first. Nice parry. Very nice parry. Good. Now we're getting ichor back. Step into the venom. Come on. Step into it. Oh. There we go. Oh, no. Not enough poison. Oh well. Okay. So the poison, as you can tell here, sorry, I'm trying to think as I go here, and it doesn't look that the poison effect is very good when you're coupled with somebody who's not going poison, just because of the effect that you need to be able to get ichor back from delayed kills, and right now we're doing massive kills quickly, so it's kind of odd, kind of strange. This is definitely something that seems like it would need some kind of assistance. I would think that Blood-draining Venom would have some kind of a health effect on it. Perhaps like a 1.5% of your total health pool back on per second as the or 1.5% of the damage dealt back to you as a health regen, just to make sure that you know, it is a good enough unique that is still interesting enough. But and maybe up it to about 6%, or something like that. Because otherwise, I mean, it's fairly lackluster. But, I mean, it could... Sorry, person. It could be, just kind of interesting, you know, of an artifact of just playing Venom, but, it's, I would think that if, Venom builds got some kind of a health regen ability on them, also with some kind of, I don't know. So probably get a little bit of health regen that comes out of it. Also probably, let's see, so a little bit of health regen, a little bit of more damage. So if it was the true 5%, so it would only be 2 poisons instead of 3 and a bit, to be able to poison someone and to take them down to full, then I would say it's probably worth it. But as of right now, it's kind of like, maybe, maybe not. Come on, walk into the trap. Oh. Ooh. So that's what that shield does. It blocks all status effects. So we gotta get a backstab to get that shield off. There we go. I wonder what Uchiha's doing just walking casually around. That's kind of interesting. See, and now we are at max at 20, at 50 ichor. I don't know what this person's doing. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of ichor back there, but now that we're up to 50, so when we get backstabs and such, we're able to keep up the pressure here with some of our different actives. And since we also are only using 3 and 4 ichor at a time here, we are using pretty good amount of ichor to be able to do some of these other things. Maybe we should go for something like maybe blood-sucking blades to get some ichor back quicker. And if we're going to be doing that, then we should go with the Brionic, so we get more ichor back anyways. Oh my, what? Killed me in one shot. I didn't even see it. Let's get the Mark of Honor. There we go. Yep. Look at that. Okay. So, one-on-one, we do fairly well. What are you doing? Let's go. However, when we get into those groups, that's where Horfrost Stream definitely comes to our aid. But it's not as good as definitely some other builds. So poison is interesting. We'll see how it does versus the successor of the Ribcage. Okay. This should probably kill him. There we go, and we got some ichor back. Sorry to have you waste 9 ichor for no reason, but let's go back to the Assassin's Sickle here. And let's go on our way here. Now that does take stamina, so it's not a very efficient way to travel. But it's a way to travel. Good, we got the kill, so that's 5%. We didn't get the kill? What? How did we not get the kill? Well, at least we're not really doing too much math in this section, as this section is fairly normalized. There's not a lot going on, but that's okay. You gonna leave me here to fight these guys? Okay. Okay. That's interesting. There we go. Good. We're getting some health back here so we can keep our health at least fairly high. Whoa, what's this business? Okay. A little bit more health there, so I'm thankful for the 5% there. I wouldn't... Okay. Well, we'll see how far we get. So, not a lot to talk about here. In the Cathedral, it's basically just one path, one quick, simple path to get through here. And, you know, it becomes pretty normalized once you know where to go and what to do. Alright, so let's do this, and this, and that, and that. Come on over here. Okay, well, whatever.
We can certainly use this.
Well, that was a lot of wasted ichor for no reason. Oh well. Oh man, got a big test tomorrow. Got a big test tomorrow. Okay. I'll go for the lever then. Oh, the lever. Wow, that's cool. They jumped all the way up there.
Heading there now.
Good. Get all the monkeys in one shot here. And we'll drop down and get this girl. It definitely makes for a much more relaxing kind of a run when you're with someone and they actually hold their own and they do really well. Makes it really enjoyable. I do feel relaxed. I do feel pretty relaxed. Hope you have something to drink. I have goldfish and water here. I hope everybody's doing well, and you've been enjoying your time in Vane as well. Maybe not so much, but you know, maybe not everybody is fortunate enough. But this is a fun time to be had here. Yep, and we're still getting health back from that. Or ichor, not health. Alright, we're on our way to the Berserker. Let's see, and Pierce, Blood, and Slow, I think will be the order of the day for him, as he's immune to poison. So we're gonna have to switch it up here a little bit, most likely. Oh, okay. Very good, Io. Yep, they are really resistant to poison. They are very resistant to poison. So, poison through the Cathedral, I wouldn't recommend it. Pick something else that looks like Slow is very effective actually though. So you could run Slow. You could probably run Slow, Ice, and Fire and you'd be doing really well to get through the cathedral here. Now we're not going to be fighting this guy, doing any of this, but we will get regens on backstabs, so we can try that. And we're not going to be doing this, so we will go for blood, and we will go for slow, and we will go for slow. So we're all slow. Let's see, this, and this, and this, and this, and this.
Be careful.
And we'll get a backstab. That'll give us some health. That'll give us some chance here to back up. Ouch. Ouch. Oh man. Even though he's slow, he definitely hurts. He definitely hurts.
I was waiting for you.
Okay. Let's try that again. There we go, get a backstab, we'll get charged up here a little bit. So it seems like slow works really well throughout the cathedral. I would recommend going for a slow kind of setup. Now this is kind of not going to be working here for us, so we'll go for polearms, since we won't be poisoning anyone anytime soon. We just need to get back there. Now this is why I don't like the run back, because you have to go through several enemies, and they can one-shot you just like that. Even though the Hoarfrost stream, I was convinced it would do a knockdown, but it did not. So we'll go in here. Let's go for this and this. Let's go for a Hoarfrost stream. And we're not really going for a whole lot of damage, as we are just mainly trying to keep ourselves afloat here. Okay. And we're pretty well set here, ready to go for the big dog himself. Okay. Let's get a backstab, and then we could get a few little hits in on him here in order to get him slowed. It looks like we're pretty effective in slow. Yeah, that does not do a whole lot there. Oof. Yeah, none of that. Okay. Yeah, he, good, now he's slowed again. I wish we had poison. Wow, that, changes the time. Oh, man. Changes the timing on your attacks and your dodges. Whoa. Oof. Could not see there. I was in the wall. So that definitely changes his timing. I don't know if that actually is beneficial. Let's see here. What do we have that's blood? We can go for Vodnik Mass. That would be much better. It is Crush, so we should probably go... let's see, what's our... well, our mind is fairly good. I mean, it's not incredible, but we can go for it. And 2. And backstab. I think you might be right. They may need something more. Okay. Isis Chrome, not too good. There's better. There's much better things. So blood versus the lady here is pretty not too good from this, if these attacks are any indication. Alright, let's see. Eo's got us up here. We'll go ahead and get full health. Go off the edge. There we go. We'll just get rid of him that way. Get some health back here. Well, the slow sure helped on her to stagger her. Oh no, rip Haze. That is the disappointing part of this run back, is that if you don't build effectively to get through here quickly, then this can be really difficult. So again, to reiterate, I don't recommend the poison going through the Cathedral here, as it is the #1 resistance, it looks like, to for all of these enemies. But it looks like slow works very well, but slow doesn't buy me too much. It buys me reaction time, but then it seems I have to have a build that will allow for a punish once they are slowed. Ew. I can't get a backstab. Oh well. Alright. Let's put a trap out there, so when they run forward, this guy will get hit. Good. We got both of them. So it definitely is a different way to play. You definitely need to kind of be on guard at all times, figuring out where you go next, and how you should be engaging every single enemy. It is definitely not, by any means. Oh shoot. See what I mean? Good grief. Wow. Let's have some goldfish.
Good morning.
Probably not a good idea to have goldfish. Try and minimize the crunching there a little bit. Whoops. And this is how you make the Cathedral hard.
Can certainly use this.
Oh boy. Well, I was hoping for a relaxing episode. However, looks like we might be in for a rough ride here. Running a Darkseeker with status debuffs. So with slow, I think as we discussed with Blood-draining Venom and with poison, it should do perhaps like a health back on poison, because you're draining it from the enemy, kind of a thing, And with slow, I think what it should do is should do the opposite and speed up your attacks a little bit. And with inhibit, I think what it should do is it should grant you, like, I don't know, increased gift ability or something. Oh my goodness, what? These two ladies. I think it would be nice that's the whole reason behind a debuff, is that it,
Are you feeling all right?
no, I'm not feeling alright. I'm actually getting kind of angry. Is that it should help you offset what the enemy is doing. However, they kind of get in your way a little bit, and it doesn't really help too much. Like, yeah, it's good to have the enemy poisoned, but it only does 30% of their health, right? It's good to have the enemy slowed, but it doesn't grant you too much. So, I don't know. There's just some problems with the debuffs. I think in how they operate. I'm not saying I would, just never use them or whatever, but it definitely looks like they could stand to use some benefit. Because the fact of the matter is, right, you go through places like this, and you can completely own every enemy. Okay, let's switch back to our blood barrage. Oh yeah, that does real well. Let's get a launch on the boss. Such a funny thing to say. Get a backstab here, get some health. And then another blood barrage. And then this and that. Definitely need a backstab here, good. And we'll go for this. Definitely need to get him slowed here. Good grief. Everything's a one-shot. There we go. Whoa, EO. Definitely need some like 6 or 7 more backstabs here to get help. There we go. Got a backstab to cancel out his Whoa, okay. Let's get a trap out there. Can't see when we get against the walls here. Oh, where is he going? Good job, EO. You're doing great. Okay. No way, come on, just hit him. There we go. Okay. You would think that I could do much better there, but not running Darkseeker. Okay. And that's enough excitement for one day, to say the least. So we'll go back to poisons and slows in the upcoming rooms and areas here. Maybe we go for a poison trap. That way, as we run away, people get stuck in the trap. I don't know, maybe that'll be hopeful in the next section. We'll see. We got the alternate 2 EO dress on here. Very nice, very nice. So thanks everyone for joining me through the halfway through the cathedral here. We'll see how the rest of it goes. That was pretty painful. It was pretty okay, fairly simple, and then it got extremely difficult here towards the end, as we weren't able to use any of our venoms and do any of those damage over times to anybody. So, oh well. We'll continue on here through the cathedral in part 33. So thanks everyone for coming along, and we'll see you in the next one.